making this little complex robot, but it is controlled by living brain cells, much like those inside your head. Researchers...
This moth isn't just swinging around, it's been bred.
Grow collections around 3,000 brain cells in the lab. The cells grow collections with each other and start communicating
using electrodes implanted into its muscles.
Some hearts are found to respond predictably to signals from robots' ultrasound distance sensor.
Here, signals are sent to its left flight muscle to make it lift that wing.
The output from these cells can be used to control
different signals can be sent for it to lower its wing, to lift both wings at once, or to make them flat.
They each have a motor in them, and it actually drives forward when I walk. It actually powers that knee through the step.
Powered through Bluetooth technology.
Increasing the frequency of the pulse makes the wings beat faster. If a signal is sent only to one side while the moth is flying, it will veer in that direction. Implanted electrodes into the brains of tree beetles,
and they
close to
talk to
neurons
each other
that
and try to
control
mimic
flight.
the stride length
A computer
that the other
program in
one's
the
doing. If I
device
speed
controls
up,
the
the other one
beetle,
can realize
and
it's
here
doing
it
it, and
beats
it'll
its
speed up
wings
as well.
and takes off when a negative voltage is sent to its brain. Researchers are putting moths in control and using them as a pair of eyes. They've found out how to intercept signals from their visual system and how to use them to make a robot move. Here, a graduate student demonstrates how the robot can be steered. Combining living and machine components could eventually make robotic systems more effective.
Legs when an IED hit his convoy in Fallujah, Iraq in 2006.
The IED went off directly underneath me and took off basically everything that was hanging over the ledge of the seat, my legs. And then it killed my sergeant in front of me and my good friend next to me. My gunner lost his right leg. I shattered my hip. I had 32 pins in my hip. I broke my pelvis, so I have a 6-inch screw holding that together. I lost both legs above the knee. I broke 4 fingers, broke my jaw, broke my nose, lacerated kidney. So I recovered well, I think, and great care here and done well.
Today, I use the Bluetooth prosthetics.
It's a lot of hip control. In my other legs, I usually have to use all my thigh to power through things, but since these are moving on their own, then I actually just kind of have to lift and shift my weight a little bit.
He says they're a bit other 2 microchip prosthetics he's worn, but they require much less effort to operate.
If they're not programmed right, they kind of do their own thing sometimes, and they'll kick for no reason. Like you'll just be standing there and be like, and just kick off to the side.
Able to master the stairs just yet.
Sometimes when you go near a computer or something, you'll hear the computer start freezing, so it does do that a lot. I have to turn my legs off.
Communicates robot wirelessly. The team plans to use their robot brain power on new pattern behavior in the future. They hope there are enough similarities to teach about unknown aspects of our own brain.
pickles, 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 pickles.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
But wait, there's more. Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer.
Yes, oh my Jesus. Yes, because this one's a screamer. Welcome, everybody, to another Slim stream, but this is the first time we're doing Ghost Hunter fakes. And I'm going to put this out there right now. What we're doing is we're making fun of the people that are faking ghost hunting, and then we're going to show how people are misusing the equipment that they're using. Because I have worked, and there are other people on the panel that have worked with these things, and there's a proper way to use things, and there's a non-proper way, and then you can make things do certain things, and we'll go over that. But once again, we're not making fun of people that believe in ghosts, have seen ghosts and stuff, and we'll talk about it. I have seen some weird, crazy things that I have no idea what I actually saw, but we're making fun of the people that are making money off of ghost hunting and then doing the silly things that we're going to go over, like having the animals or bears or stuffed things that have a thing, and then they like go off every once in a while and blah. And anyways, we'll talk about it in a second. So let's bring in all the peoples and the stuffs of the things, which is the co-host, the co's of the host, and then the pervs of the streams, and then the kittens of the things, and the dogs, and then the robots, and the everythings. Jesus Christ, be put it.
But some people without brains do an awful lot of talking, don't they?
Yes, I guess you're right. Meow.
I was
Sort
like,
of Bobby
wait,
didn't. Never
did I
mind.
miss somebody?
I know. No, I know. No,
You
I
misclicked.
totally. Yeah, I guess I did. I looked away before it clicked or something. I don't know. How's everyone?
It was
doing?
just wishful thinking.
Ned'll be back.
Yes.
Oh yeah, we did see him. Wait, was he not actually here?
No, he's not. I clicked the wrong button.
Oops.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
Yes, I know. I'm a dumbass. Just play it brainless.
Yeah. I'm already looking for
You dumbass!
Oh.
You dumbass!
Yeah, I think exactly similar. So, anyways.
I don't know. It depends on how long the stream goes. I don't know if I'm gonna stay for the whole thing because I want to like shower and get ready to go to that show in Del Norte.
Yep, whatever.
But that'll be like an hour and a half from now. I'm just saying, like, I don't
Okay,
know.
well,
This stream could go on like 2 hours. I don't know. You've done that before. So
well,
we used I don't know
when I
what
was
we did.
when I was a young man, we used to do 2-hour
You were a
streams.
young
But
boy.
anyways, but
we have done way longer streams than 2 hours.
no, it's like 4. I think is our longest. Or
Yeah, I
something.
think we've done 4 hours.
I think
Like
at
especially
least.
when we were playing games.
Well, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
definitely. So, anyways, let's go ahead and do our intimate intro. Say hello to Sutter Chats. Play a fun song, and then we'll get into talking about the devices that people use for ghost hunting, and we'll basically go over them, and then we'll show people using them and talk about how they're misusing them is the best way. Once again, there's probably ghosts, just we're going over people that is obviously not understanding how to use things and or they're faking it.
Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers, commentators, experts, and/or hosts. They do not explicitly or necessarily reflect nor represent the channel's policy or the views held by this channel or broadcaster. The broadcaster or its channel cannot be held accountable for all or any views expressed during this program.
It's just like Killer Cop 4, but she's got Hema instead of fry cook balls. I need you, Action Bastard. Action Bastard, I need you. Action Bastard, I need you. Why am I wasting time dancing?
You want to know why? Because the world is fucking flat, dog. And everything that you see up there, as far as like planets or stars, yeah, guess what, dude? It's fucking fake. It's just lights up there. The government put those lights up there so you dummies could just act like there's something up there.
Wait a second, are you a flat earther?
Call a crackhead.
You're stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're stupid. All right, folks, let's go ahead and say hello to our side of my chats. And we have Billy Boy Blue.
Hey, Billy Boy.
Hey, B squared.
LCNS.
Okay. We have a Jasper.
Jasper.
Or BQ. Dorp.
A demon orb.
Dorpy.
And that looks like everybody as of right now. So, to get into the spirit. Oh, crap. Get into the spirit. That's what I got. Get into. I know I actually. Yes, I know. Yes, shush. Only you knew that until now. Anyway.
Yeah, because I'm the only one that can see what's happening down there.
I know. Anyway, so let's get into the spirit of.
I wish I could
talking
see
about
more of
today.
what's happening down there. Never mind.
I might stand up later. We'll talk about it later. Anyways. And that too. But excuse me, pardon me. Let's get in to one of my friends, Diverge. They're an awesome content creator. Everybody go look them up on different of the socials, the medias, and other things, and especially if you like this song. So getting into the spirit of it, like I said, here we go. Hey, Rodolph. Welcome to the Insanity.
Oh, hello. Your nose red? Oh. Sorry, must have heard that 1,000 times.
I hope something is red. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad you're a fan of my swallowing.
Under its filthy sheets lie all of our fears.
Aw, pinhead.
Well, Rudolph, you should see the swallowing he does when I'm around.
Bow, chicka, bow, okay.
What the fuck? What was that, Brainless?
That
At
was
least
a
it
weird
was better
Brainless.
than. Well, at least it was better than him just fucking screaming so loud that his gate fucking takes it out. Can't even
What?
hear it. So let's go ahead and do this really quick, and then I'll answer your question. Is it Rudolph?
That's
Yeah,
what it
Rudolph.
says.
Okay. Just wasn't
It's
making
good.
sure. So here.
The poor cat, dude.
Poor pussy. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, poor pussy. That pussy got banged.
Let's see. I think the other day we saw a thing that said 12 years ago is the first time I swallowed a sword.
10.
So, was it
They
10
said it
years
was
ago?
10.
I don't know. Thank you.
I thought you told me it was 10.
I'm sure you're more right than my dumb
Pretty sure
ass.
you said it was like a
I'm
decade since she
Sure.
made you swallow the sword.
sure. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with you more than my dumb ass. So let's go 10. I'm 44, so I would have been 34, probably
Early
or around.
30s.
Let's.
And then Boobzilla, you should look her up, Rudolph, handed him a sword and told him to swallow it, and he obeyed.
Well,
And he's been doing it ever
yes,
since.
but yes, but no. I mean, you are almost correct.
I thought you said
I
that they just
asked-
kind of told you to do it, and you just kind of went for it.
Well, I asked her while we were hanging out, when do I know I can swallow a sword? And she just like looks at me like she was already doing something, and she just like looks like straight in my eyes and was like, "Wait, you've never swallowed metal yet?" And like a swallow piece of. And I was like, "No." And she's like, "Hold on, go out in front." She's like, "We're gonna go outside and we're gonna do this right now." She just walks back into the back room of her mom's house and just grabs one of her swords, and
How
she
many
just goes
swords
out.
does she have?
I think she had like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say because I don't know, but it
I've
was
rolled out
multiple.
more than
obviously.
one.
Damn. She
I very vaguely remember meeting her in Amarillo, so I don't even remember much of what her act was. I just remember that Drew was really excited because she's a big deal.
Well, she picked me up. She picked me up in a chair, a folding chair, by her boobs, and then
I believe
I pulled her ex-fiance in a wagon by my ears. Then him and I are the ones who did the double straight jacket escape that I was telling you about. Remember how I said that it was Boobzilla's ex-fiance and I that got in her straight jacket. So
Well,
it
that
was
makes sense
Boobzilla's
that two of you could fit in her straight jacket. She's a big lady.
Yeah, and so technically
And
that's
you're a teeny tiny man. What does he weigh? 30 pounds?
He's probably
yeah. I'm a grasshopper.
I think he is actually lighter than me. I could be wrong.
I'm
but
probably
I think he actually is.
and then anyway, so technically that was another world record, but like I never looked it up. But I've never heard of two people escaping out of one straitjacket before.
And was hers a legit straight jacket or a fashion one?
No, this was like a real big person's like straitjacket, like from an insane asylum. Like it was the canvas,
It was like what I want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and we practiced with it 3 times before, which was a day before the show, and we practiced 3 times to make sure we can do this before. But
Hey, I think
literally,
I only practiced with the flogger on fire maybe once before we did our shows. So hey, that's just how it goes sometimes. You got to commit to the bit.
no, obviously, and that's how we do this things. Anyways, at every single time I almost passed out because I had to like let out all my air and let him do everything, and I just let him move me around and like so I literally just would like I would inhale, do like an inhale 3 or 4 times as much as I could right before we started, and then I would just exhale the whole time, and I would just hold my breath and wait until we got out, and hopefully I didn't pass out before we got out.
Interesting. That's a different method for an escape act I've ever heard. All right. That's not underwater.
Well, when I normally do it with the red one that I have behind me right now, which is a gimmick one, technically, I can do it like easily without even thinking about it. But like it is made to just be a joke. But it used to be fun.
It's just made to be fashionable. It's cute. Like it's not.
Well, and it was
not
like
actually
really,
going to restrain you.
Yeah, and it was really fun at the beginning of my set for somebody to be like, has somebody seen Slim? After announcing me, they're like, wait, where is he? Has anybody seen him? No, we don't know where he's at. Oh my God. And then I either ran through the audience and jumped on stage with it and then threw it off, or I, ran on. But it was like a whole gimmick thing until I broke the zipper, and then fuck it, Anyways, hopefully we get the zipper fixed, and if not, I'll get one, and then I can just add it to my thing again, having me be. Anyways, we'll talk about it later, but let's keep cracking on. Now that we blah blah blah, let's get into. Oh, did I? Yes, I did it. It's okay. Let's go to ghost hunting gadgets, and we're just gonna go over this really quick. And then we'll get into other fun things and stuff and things and stuff. It's going to be fun. Don't worry about it.
Oh, are you going to be stuffing things?
You're a ghost hunter. These tools will change your game. First up, the EMF detector. This guy.
Brainless, do you know how to use one of these?
I've not used them, but like I can come up with quite a few ways how to manipulate them.
And you understand what they is and how they you get it, right? So yeah. I'm just gonna start this first way. Hi Carrie. I'm just gonna start this the first way is if you go into a house that was built in the 1900s in the Americas, I'm just gonna go with what I know and Brainless. What's heavy?
Yeah.
They said you're going to talk about knob and tube wiring, aren't you?
I'm
wire houses.
And see, a lot of times people didn't understand AC and DC if they're wiring up their own house or they're building their own house, and they don't know what grounding is either.
Right.
Yeah, if you got like my house basically has almost no grounding for the outlets.
Why?
Like
on purpose? Why? Why?
Well, it's probably that old.
Because it's an old house. It was built in 1955.
Okay, but I've lived in older houses that still had grounding. Jesus Christ.
No, well, that's America's. America's are different. But
I know, but that's dangerous.
So exactly.
No, because we actually have ground fault protection on every circuit.
Yeah, and so there's
we have it
over there.
Breaker.
People don't get electrocuted in Holland because they're all wearing clogs made of wood. So
no, but like,
there you go.
But with that is like if I have my just my monitor on, like the speakers in it, they will buzz. You can just hear it.
Yeah. So, anyways, one of the thingy-mabobbers that's going to make this do weird things is if you're in a place that has devices, certain other things, and then also like there are devices like an NFC. it will make a pulse every so many seconds. Wi-Fi, handful of other things, they do things and they will put off a thing every so often. There's not a constant for a lot of these new things. And then if you have hot wires in an old house, you're going to get weird.
They're not for looking for ghosts.
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And so these, of course, these things are going to do weird things in places. You know what I'm saying? Like going to a fucking warehouse.
Even in newer houses, if you have it, if the way he's sitting right now in front of a laptop,
that's why it's doing that. That's why it's doing what it's doing right now, and that's what he's pretty much showing us to some extent. But exactly. Again, you have to understand how to use the tools in the proper way first before you use them to try to find out something that is not in the proper way of using the equipment. Dumbass. So that's the problem with most of this stuff, and that's what we're going over. Are there ghosts? Probably. I don't know. But what they're doing is not proper, and that's what we're going over. The ghost hunter fakes is these people are not using these things properly.
It tracks electromagnetic fields, which ghosts supposedly love to mess with. Next, the infrared thermometer. It detects sudden cold spots, often linked to ghostly presences. Finally, the digital voice recorder. Capture those eerie...
So even with the warm spot, cold spot things, there's a lot of things that make warm and cold spots. And again, if you turn off your camera and you go have your producer go lay against the fucking wall, and then you turn on your camera and then you turn it to it and you're like, okay. I mean, prove to me that it wasn't there before or blah, blah, blah. There are many things. You can fake things, and that's what...
Another explanation. It could be one of them Pokemon Go little fuckers.
Or it is a Pokemon. Or it's a goddamn Pokemon. Okay.
Pokemon are everywhere.
You gotta catch them all, remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into this. Okay,
Slim, did you switch your team yet? On Pokemon.
No. Don't remind me.
Ever wondered what year ghost hunters?
Jesus Christ. Yeah, no, I need to be blue because my friends are blue. But anyways, I'm yellow because I'm a loser. I know.
Hey, I like
Let's dive
yellow.
into the top 5.
Anything about the teams.
I know.
First up, the EMF meter. It detects electromagnetic fields.
Yeah, and that's a big ass thing. If you don't understand how much electromagnetic fields actually go from all of your devices, try implanting goddamn magnets in your fucking hand and then realizing how they buzz constantly. Jesus Christ!
If you have a quite sensitive EMF reader, just people moving around will mess with that.
Everything.
Just simple example. If you have a simple radio standing somewhere, have you ever had that when you walk by it, you cause it to crackle?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
that's you killing the electromagnetic field around it.
Hold on. Go ahead, dog, really quick, and then I have
it's
the last thing.
Them plasma domes. If the glass dome balls with the plasma touching them, and when you touch them with your hand.
Yeah, those are fun. Yeah. The plasma balls are cool. I love those.
Yeah. That's what my whole entire life is with my goddamn hand. And you want to know what fucking sucks? Everything has a magnet in it. Yep. I did not realize everything has a magnet in it. My hand is buzzing constantly. It's not fucking fun. Anyways,
sorry, Slim.
You dumbass.
Yeah, but no, it's my fucking fault. But that's what's even funnier with these EMF machines that these people have. They're like, oh my god, it's going off. Yeah, duh, dummy. It fucking is gonna go off all the time. Even if the power is shut off, something could be causing something to be making an EMF wave for the lead pipes for some reason if water is going through them or something. You know, I mean, I don't think it's lead,
like
but,
even
right, like
everything that flows, like a current or water, even water running through a pipe will induce a magnetic field.
And if it's going through like steel, a certain steel, brass, something else, right? Certain things, it technically will make a thing, right?
Will probably make it worse. But like flowing water induces a magnetic field, not a really big one, but still.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah. So once again, and you want to know how I know this, and this is why eventually we did this. My fucking hand is proof because of the magnets I have in it, and that's technically what that thingy-mabobber does. I just can't see how many EMFs are happening through a thing. All I know is when this finger starts buzzing, and if I get closer, this one buzzes, and I know I'm fucking close to electronic, a crazy EMF field. Like I can walk up to outlets, and I can tell if they're alive or dead. I just have to wave my hand across an outlet, and if it buzzes, then that means it's alive. If I don't feel shit, I'm gonna guess it's not alive. Is that 100% true? It's probably 80. It's probably 85% of the time I can tell. Because sometimes maybe I do too fast. But like if I hold my hand up to certain things, like I just did that to the ring light, and like, woo, that was fun. I mean, you know, like I can already tell there's a tiny buzz in it when I do that. It literally is just a buzz that I feel like an intent. I don't know how to explain it, but let's crack on.
Sign of ghostly presence. Next, the digital voice recorder.
The digital voice recorder.
To those eerie whispers from the beyond. Third, the infrared thermometer. Spot cold spots where spirits might linger. Fourth,
that image was from an echo.
Heart. That was a heart. Yeah.
But not
the night vision
thermal.
Yeah, and it had nothing to do with ghosts.
Camera. See what lurks in the dark. Finally, the spirit box. Communicate with the other side in real time.
I really don't like the spirit boxes that were the old school way. Nowadays, I guess.
All you need to get yourself is one of them. All of them. All you need to get yourself is one of them fucking Haley Joel Osmonds out of The Sixth Sense, and you're sorted. He sees dead people, even in the day.
Well, that's why you just like drink a handful of shots really quick. You punch yourself in the face, and then you turn out the lights. See all the ghosts. I don't know. But no, let's get into like more of some of the cat balls. Let's get into the cat balls. Okay, so the REM pod is an EMF field thingy-mabobber in this, and then it has these lights, and then of course it has an antenna so that it can have a larger way that it reads it. I don't know. And then there's this, I don't know what the KM2, but then the cat balls. They literally take these balls that the cats use, and like you barely turn them on, and then they say that when they go off by themselves, that ghosts are going by them for no reason. Spirit box.
Oh, the Alexa, turn on the cat ball.
We're going to go over a certain type of spirit box in just a second. Yeah, but let's go over ghost hunting apps. Let's do that really quick.
Okay. Then ghost hunting app.
Then we're gonna go, man.
Yeah, now this is Pokemon Go.
I remember this app. I remember when that app was big, like in 2011 or something. Oh my god.
Let me do this. I didn't hear what you said because it broke up for me, but
Oh, I was saying that I remember when that Ghost Radar app was really popular. I had it. I thought it was hilarious.
yeah.
I didn't think it was real, but it was entertaining.
The Ghost Radar, is that what you said? Is that what you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay, so this one, this one.
Yeah, that.
Okay, here we go.
It shows a blip down in front of us. Anyone down here? Can you show your
Independent.
Oh, it talks too. It's independent.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Dude, that's a term for nursing homes. When a resident is independent, they can do everything for themselves.
Are you serious?
Independent, limited one, and 2 assist, and then fully dependent.
Oh, wait, are you being serious? I'm not joking. Guys, Noah used to work in a nursing home just like this place. Oh, there's a blip right there. That is weird.
Go towards it. Go towards it.
There's two of them. Are they in there? Wait, I'm gonna first point out something on this app. If I turn around, it doesn't change the direction of the ghost. You know what I mean? So what that tells me it's
That's awesome.
like right off the bat, bro. Look at that. So right off the bat, dude.
So okay. So Ghost Radar is not real. Surprise. Let's go with necrophonics. I have no idea what any of these are, and I didn't watch all of these, but these guys are pretty awesome.
Great app. Okay, guys. So the next app that we are going to be testing out tonight in Pine Lawn Manor is Necrophonic. Now, Necrophonic is extremely popular.
Oh yeah, for $9.99 only
amongst ghost hunters.
It's necrophonics, so that means if you're into the necros of the phonics, which beeps, that's hilarious. Let's go with this.
A lot of people that we know, especially in this paranormal world, use this app, but I've always thought it's kind of bunk, like kind of just stupid. Supposedly, it works by using 8 different sound banks, including white
noise, the holy grail of EVP recorders, supposedly with white noise. I hate the white noise bullshit, and if it does a lot of, we're gonna get past it because I hate when they use the AM/FM bands to go through to get the white noise, and eventually, like, they will pick out like words, and at one certain points in time, they'll like say something eventually that pretends to make sense to what they're asking, but like, yeah,
noise from the most popular and the most expensive ghost hunting EVP recorder in the world, which is called the DR60.
What?
How much?
Wait, what?
2,200.
200.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
Holy
Is this
shit.
on Amazon? Did I see it was on Amazon? Did it say it was on Amazon?
Yeah. It looks like Amazon.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I actually have one right here.
And he bought one. I don't think he paid for that whole full price. I think he figured out a way to get it way cheaper.
They probably bought it at the moment that they did this show. And like, if you buy it and you use it for a little bit, you can actually get your money back and say, like,
Sure,
yeah, this is not what I want.
If he doesn't take that sticker off, yeah, like you were saying, good one, Brainless. If he doesn't take that sticker off, then he can just use it once and then can return it.
So it apparently uses the white noise from this recorder. I want to see if the white noise on Necrophonic.
Yeah, you're right. He's going to return it the next day.
Actually matches to the DR60. So we're going to turn this on.
Necro on air.
So it uses sound banks to like let spirits speak and come through. Here's the white noise. Sounds pretty close to a DR60. Okay, so that's the white noise from Necrophonic. I'm going to see if it's actually DR60 audio or if that's just a myth. Okay, so we have 3 seconds of white noise. It sounds like just white noise. There's no way they actually took white noise from a DR60 and just input it in. It sounds...
No, it's just a
I mean,
sound
that's
clip.
the whole fucking thing with white noise. It's just noise, random crackles.
Fucking Alexa can do
Yeah,
that.
no, it's just...
It's free.
I mean, I can have anybody stand above my bed and just crackle noise at me all night long. I mean, if I pay them enough. So, yeah, it's bullshit.
All you'd have to do is send it back and say it doesn't work. And Amazon itself will say, no fucking shit, Sherlock.
Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? That's pretty much is what you're paying for. Never mind. So let's go into this next thing.
Here is the actual app developer explaining how these apps work.
It works just like a traditional Spirit music box, but it's smarter. We have up to 12 sensors. So if I click start and calibrate this app on the Samsung Note 3, during the calibration process, it performs a lot of calculations on the sensors values. As you can see here, we've got an EMF.
Does that make any fucking sense other than you're fucking using my fucking phone for you to take all my data? That's what's really happening? You're just giving me enough time. You're literally just going.
This app costs money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
That is done
$9
by the magnetometer sensor.
I don't think your
this is the
phone has
new
the
app, the
ability to
Spotted
be an
Ghost.
EMF detector either.
This is Spotted Ghost. So I don't know what.
Here is the actual app developer
It doesn't say yet, but here we go.
Explaining how these apps work.
It works just like a traditional Spirit music box, but it's smarter. We have up to 12 sensors. So if I click start and calibrate this app on the Samsung Note 3, during the calibration process, it performs a lot of calculations on the sensors values. As you can see here, we've got an EMF. That is done by the magnetometer sensor. We've got motion. There's 4 sensors in there: an accelerometer, a linear accelerometer, gravity sensor, and a gyroscope. And they all pick up movements and vibrations. We've then got light. We've also got air pressure.
But what does that have to do with ghosts? Because my phone can be held in my hand, and if it goes off of all of those things that he just said, if I start shaking the phone or running with the phone or doing anything, then how is it going to be able to tell where the ghosts are? I would have to
air pressure.
I don't know, but they pretended to say that they know it, obviously, by looking at this. But no, what do I have to do? I have to put my phone on a tripod and let it sit, and not.
That's probably how they get like the randomness of things, just the input of different sensors, and then use a randomizer algorithm through it, I guess.
Well, that's what I'm saying, is they're just making bullshit up. This is just like jerking themselves off, I guess. So here's the LiDAR scanner music box app, which is beep again.
And while we were testing the other ghost hunting apps that you saw earlier in this video over in the Pine Lawn building, the 2 apps that were sitting alone at the nurse's station in the care center caught this.
Dun, dun, dun. So you're saying that one of the apps turned itself on and made a music box sound? Yeah, totally. Okay, let's go to the necrometer next.
They got a message.
Since you just saw something right now,
I know somebody got a text message.
Really good time to run a necrometer, which is the next app. It's $10. It's $9.99 in the App Store.
again.
This is the one that me and Noah use the most, and this is the one we like the most. But I'm going to try my best to debunk this app, guys. It supposedly uses the phone's magnetic sensors to allow spirits to pick words through multiple databases.
Magnetic sensors? Wait. Do our phones have magnetic sensors?
Compass in your phone.
Yeah,
the compass in your phone.
Okay, sure, I get that. Okay. But is it that strong in your beeping phone other than to understand which way it's pointing? I mean, anyways, but fuck it, keep going. Okay, but fuck it, let's go.
Since it uses magnetometer, look, I do this.
It's pretty sensitive.
Out of word. So it's debatable, but I mean, theoretically, if ghosts are made up of magnetic fields and EMF, they could, I guess, use their energy and pick words, possibly.
Like he just disproved the app right now by throwing it around. Like I said, the phone, if you do this, then it did exactly what I said it was going to do.
We know this.
Well, yeah, obviously, yeah.
Open door. Can you try to use this?
Open door, but which door? There's no door that needs to be. Never mind. Okay. Let's go do a couple other things really quick. Let's listen to this. Okay, we have to listen to him, and then we'll go to her, and then there, and then stuff, and then at the end of this, we're going to try to do some ghost adventures, but I think they're going to copyright claim us and yeet us, but fuck Zach, because my ex knew him and all the ghost adventurers, and we tried calling him one time, And he was all happy to talk to her until I was like, yo, what up, bro? Like, I can't wait. If you're in Denver, we should. He's like, wait, who's that? Oh, what? Oh, okay, well, never mind. And then he just hung up. And then we like knew he was in Denver.
You just wanted to fuck her.
Yeah, and then like we literally like tried to like call up and be like, hey, we know you're in Denver. Can we hang out with y'all? And like we could have hit up the other people, but like if he was gonna be a dick about it, we weren't gonna fucking go. And so, yeah.
He was a dick about it.
And yes, that's all I'm gonna say. And so, fuck Zach.
I'm about to give you a tour of all of my ghost hunting equipment. Starting off, we have a REM pod, voice recorder, EMF meter, the basics, ghost hunting teddy bear, black obsidian crystal ball, voice recorder from the 60s.
Voice recorder from the 60s. Remember that you need it to be from the 60s.
Yeah. What's the teddy bear for?
So one these teddy bears. No. These stuffed animals, they have a sensor inside of them where when you touch them, they will say something, right? Like Teddy Rocks, or like when you interacted with them.
Mainly used for ghosts of children's ghosts.
Supposedly. So what they do is you put this in the middle of the bed of the child, or blah blah blah, and if the kid touches it, then it goes, and it does whatever.
These idiots couldn't get any fucking creepier.
Yeah, no shit. That's a part of what we're going over right now, and thank you very much, dog, for saying it that way, because that's part of the fucking weirdest shit. And then now that we heard that he said he's only going to use an audio recorder from the 1960s, listen to what he says about something in like two other things, and then I'm going to laugh my arse off and fall out of my chair like I have done for the last 4 times I've watched
Laser grid, night vision camera, spirit box, 50 bar, music box, Ouija board made by a witch, Polaroid.
Ouija board made by a witch.
Does this mean I should make a Ouija board and then we can sell it for good money?
Yeah. Dude, if you can make it way better than this, then butt fuck yeah, dude.
Well, because, I mean, I wouldn't think it's so like that. They put so much. God, it's so shiny.
We can double it.
It's not old. That is not old. And no, then what is? And then what is?
It's a log, dude. They just carved into a fucking log. That doesn't make it old. I can do that and make it pretend like it's old.
Yeah, and none of this makes it look like anything of anything but for anything. This is the dumbest bull. Like, my best friend's mother, when I was a teenager, was a witch. You know what I'm saying? And they had Ouija boards.
Your B's properly.
Yes, they had Ouija boards that were. They had Ouija boards. Yes. They had Ouija boards that were supposedly made by witches from years and years ago, from like the 1960s. And they were awesome. But most of the time, even if they were made out of a stump or a piece of wood like this one hole, they were still made into a rectangle. But like, the indents for a lot of the letters and numbers was like so embedded in from them using like really thick branding iron letters and numbers and a handful of other things that were there that made it very, very like scary to use it. Comparatively to this, I'd be like, oh, yeah, if I'm a teenager, I'll be scared of using this. But other than this, no. And again, this symbol up top is not done right. So that proves this is not done by a proper witch. And then, this is, you did not get this from a real witch. Or if it was,
wasn't the Ouija board. By the way, it's Ouija.
You're not, just because you study witchcraft or you're a witch does not necessarily make you a medium. and it does
Yeah.
not make you capable of doing these things. Not all of us
That's right,
have
yeah.
that capability. So,
Yeah, and so
that's
this
really
is not.
dumb to assume that just any witch could just magically just imbue it with all of this bullshit.
And wasn't the Ouija board
It was made by
first,
Milton Bradley, bruh.
wasn't that first made by a toy company?
No. It's been around for a gazillion years, but yes,
Yeah.
Mattel
But
finally did buy the
you could do
rights.
something. I mean, you could do a similar thing with just a pendulum. I mean, you just need a necklace, for fuck's sake. You don't need this
Baby's first Ouija board by Mattel.
Yeah, no, this is totally the worst. This is the worst thing. And what I feel like that happened is they went into a shop. They saw one of these, and they bought it so they could add it to their dumbass collection, and they don't even know how to use one. They don't understand what one looks like. They don't know what any of this. But anyways, let's go to the next, because that's pretty much the rest. Because it's like, yeah. Now let's get into. Cat balls.
This is the bag that I use. This is just a old photography bag that I've had since I was.
No, get into the cat balls, lady. I want to hear about the cat balls. Here we go.
You click of a button and they turn on. But these are actual cat toys.
Okay, here. I want to talk about cat balls.
Cat balls. Any paranormal group will use these because they're so cheap. Click of a button and they turn on. But these are actual cat toys. And if you go onto Amazon and you type cat balls in, they're now so sought after that companies have picked up on this and they sell them as like ghost hunting equipment. What you do is you just click them on like this, and then they go through their cycle. And of course, since I'm touching it, it's going off. But the thought process is when a ghost comes up and touches it or brushes by it or does anything to where they're touching it, it will go off by itself. I've gotten these things to go off quite a bit. They go off all the time when I'm at the cemetery.
Yeah, because they're fucking faulty and they're fucking made horribly, and they're the electrical circuits that are put together.
In the middle of your living room, of your modern house living room, and just leave them there
anywhere. Put them
Yeah.
anywhere, and fucking they'll just do exactly just like the fucking flashlight bullshit that we're gonna get into in a second, dude. Yeah, if you take we'll get into it. Dobbs, I'm down, Slim. Okay, we'll get there. Okay, let's get into the flashlight. Son of a bitch. Yeah,
The next thing is literally a flashlight. This I got at Menards for 99 cents, and it is literally just a flashlight. But how you do this is you click it on, and obviously there's a button back here. So you click it on, and what you do is you twist it until it gets right to the point where it's off. And then what I usually do is I tap it.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I got your message. I was on with Simos, and I said, hey, you know what? I got to go say hi to Slim. He sent me a couple of invites, so I ducked out of there and came over to say hello.
Hello.
Hey, Dave.
I have a t-shirt that I thrifted the other day that I need to show you, Dave.
That's the one you told me about, right? With some Bigfoot on it. Yeah.
Little donuts.
Yeah.
Put a picture up on
I have to
on
take
Slim's
a picture.
Discord there. I'll see it.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
So, what we're talking about right now, unfortunately, for you to dive into this. No, we're doing the flashlight thing right now. So
I'm ready.
You know about ghost hunting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she's talking about how you take the flashlight and you turn it to on, right? You switch on and you spin it until it turns off, and then you sit it down. Do people understand how heat and cold works? Because like anything can cause the heat to rise enough for it want to stick. Cold will cause it to go kind of away from itself, but not always. So circumstance and then moisture and other things will cause this to go on and off. So if you sit there long enough and you ask enough questions to the dumbass flashlight that's not fucking conscious and the ghosts aren't even fucking getting... eventually it'll go on and off. But here we go. Let's hit...
So when it does that, where you can see the light kind of go...
Famously cold.
No, but like if because you turn it on just enough, long enough, and if you're in a warm area and you turn it off.
But ghosts are famously cold. That was he contract the metals even.
I know, and it would. Well, but they supposedly send out a vibe or something that is
a vibrator,
a positive vibration that turns on the flashlight, I guess. I don't know what the fuck is going on because I didn't make up this fucking mythology, okay?
Well,
I'm just telling you
for it, so it's probably shit made anyway.
Okay, but hold on. We're all jumping the gun. You want to know why? She's gonna she's gonna explain it to us right now.
Then it's ready, and all you do is you set it wherever and make sure that this doesn't twist, so it turns on right away. And wherever you set this, there's a possibility that a spirit will come up and use the energy to turn it on. Now I have had this go off.
Yeah, it's the spirit.
Hey, windmill.
Use the energy to turn on. That's all I have to say. Hey, windmill.
Tilt a whirl.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, so she's just adjusting it to where it kind of is just maybe making contact. Is that what she's doing?
Yeah.
That's what they
So
all
all
do.
you have to do is breathe on it, right?
Yeah.
Well, so if you are in a room that is cold and you bring in a shit ton of fucking electronical equipment, EMF readers, fucking cameras, microphones, you just made the room fucking 10 degrees warmer.
Yeah.
Now you could.
You know what? Also, like if you have that in your hand for a bit, and then you put it down, the temperature will also change.
That's what I'm saying. Anything causes that little. So how
Well,
the goddamn
even a
fucking,
car driving by, right? Could just shake your end table enough or whatever.
If they step close enough to it and it rocks enough, there's too many variables. There's too many things that could cause this to happen. This is the dumbest thing in the world. One of the things I hate the worst is this goddamn flashlight beep, because this is so stupid. Because as an electrician, as somebody who works with, and all of us have just said the same thing that have worked with electronics. Things can barely, like if you don't have your motherboard or the connection on a wire thing not connected enough on a blah blah blah, it's not gonna work. But then you plug it in and then it does, or it can go in and out, and it's redundant.
I think it's like 90% of your problems are connections in anything electrical or electronic. It's almost always a connection issue.
Exactly.
And as soon as there's a computer involved, restart.
Well,
turn it off and on again.
I don't know
for cars.
Okay, we're not going over the EMF reader crap because I get so mad about that because we already talked about it. We already went there. We already went over that. So now let's go.
So the next piece of
I don't know what this is 100% at all, but let's go over it and see.
Equipment I have been using for so long, and
everybody hashtag cat balls.
And these are so fun, and these are my dowsing rods. Now you guys have seen me use these since I think I started using these like a year ago. But these come
I know how to use them.
Wait, hold on. Shh. No. Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back. Go. Everybody say everything, but I'll be right back.
Go get him, Slim. He's gonna grab ours. We have some.
All right.
Go.
I have a quick story. When Ken Ham, those who know Ken Ham, built his ark, he put a pond in front, and it kept leaking. And Ken Ham called in some people with dowsing rods to try to find the leak in his pond.
Oh my god! I can tell. You're saying that I should use them and charge people outside of the sideshow to like help people in here in the desert where I live to like find water?
Well, I'm not saying he actually paid him. I was thinking more it was because he's cheap, and he didn't put a good liner in his pond to begin with because he was cheap. And if you heard about his insurance claim for flood damage, that was because his pond was leaking so much, the ground was saturated, and when it rained, the hill washed out because it was oversaturated. So that's therein again, he's that cheap. He didn't reinforce his service roads when he put them in because cheap. And
didn't Joseph Smith used to douse for gold for farmers?
Which one?
They give him money and he'd fuck away.
What?
Which pair do you want me to use to do what she's about to tell you that she does?
The one with the balls.
Oh, well, okay, the one with the balls. Okay, I think that we have...
going to use the cat balls, so we might as well use the dowsing rod with the balls.
The balls. Okay, here's the balls.
Look, I didn't even take it with me. I almost did, and I left them there.
I told you to take them. I told you to take them.
I took the one.
The late great James Randi also put these to the test with a bunch of containers that had water in that, and yeah, they didn't do any better than, actually they did worse than people who would just guess.
Yeah.
No, so I literally know how to hold these at a certain place and then get them to do that and then get them to do that without you. Like, I don't have to move my hands and literally I can get them to do everything. So
mind blown, Slim. How did you do that?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, literally. So I didn't know that's what she was talking about.
Really fun to mess with.
Yeah, I know. I blew all of you. I mean, all your minds. Anyways.
Mind blown.
Let's get back to here. So let's get past that. Obviously, we know how to use that. Let's get to the spirit box, and this is one of the things I fucking hate. I don't like a lot of these things.
But this is a spirit box.
Yeah,
I hate these.
So this spirit box is by the company.
A lot of times you have to program in. Well, the thing is, there's a lot of times you have to program in words, and then sometimes it's not. But again, it's going through AM/FM signals, and it's trying to only pick up the white noise, but it doesn't always. And every once in a while, it will pick up a word or two, and will sound ghostly.
The S-Box Ghost Scanner, and a lot of people ask me what this is and what it does, and it is actually a little box that scans radio frequencies at a very high speed or a slow speed, depending on where your box goes to. You can also go forward, or you can reverse it and make it go backwards through the radio.
So why
is she saying there that some ghosts are slow?
No, they're only on certain radio stations.
Some ghosts probably are mega, so yeah, apparently they're...
And some go forward, some go backwards, and some go fast, and some...
So the slow settings for mega ghosts, yeah.
None of this makes any sense, you weirdo. No, like, literally, if it was just...
I mean, if you can transcend death and leave your body and become some sort of super energy field, and yet you're limited to... these silly things, or bandwidth, or I mean, come on, if you can do that you surely would have some kind of power to actually do things like actually turn a switch on and off and not just have to knock around a flashlight.
How do you think if I could turn off and on a flashlight, do you think I couldn't punch some fucking person in the fucking face? Like, nah, dude, I would figure that out. And, like, we don't really have proof that, like, something has done something to somebody, like, actually. Are there some weird things?
Ghost. Hashtag Rick Patrick Swayze, by the way. Well, he did it in Ghost, didn't he? He learned how to fucking touch things and move things.
Yeah, you have this energy, right? Some sort, you know.
And that's real life. Anyways. No, but okay, let's crack on.
Video. I always tend to make it go forward, and on this one, there is 4 different levels. So when you turn it on, it just turns on. I don't know if I want to turn it on right now because, well, you know what? Let's turn it on. Xbox scanning FM. So obviously that's what it sounds like when you turn it on, and when you click this little button here, the forward button, and you hold it down.
Okay, so you're in your modern home right now, and something's gonna happen. Yeah. How many dead people are in your fucking modern ass home, you twat?
It's scanning these frequencies, and this is what it sounds like.
I fucking hate this fucking shit. I hate this noise so much.
So that is what it sounds.
No, I didn't say shit. That didn't say anything. Did not say anything.
Trying to
Didn't
fucking
say
tune into a
anything.
radio
Text on the
channel the
screen.
old-fashioned way.
They put text on the
Again.
screen so your mind will hear what they put on the screen.
That's
how your
and
mind
that's what. Well, and that's what I said earlier. Is it's going to go through the white noise, and every once in a blue moon, it's going to pick up a couple words.
When I was a tech on the road, the one guy I traveled with had a CB, and we would be driving along, and every once in a while you would pick up somebody talking or something, and it was just over their baby monitor or whatever, and you would just hear a couple things, and then you're up, you're going 70 miles an hour down the highway, and then you're in and out of range that quick. But we'd just be driving along, and all of a sudden, oh, look, dinner's ready or something, whatever they would say, and then you wouldn't hear anything anymore.
So
these things are in the air all around us.
Yeah, and let's just say
fucking German or something.
Of course, that's the whole thing about fucking ghosts, is they would not be speaking normal English. But anyways, let's just say they're in a fucking duplex. Let's say they're in a condo. Let's say they're in an apartment. Let's say they're not in their own home. And even if they're in their own home that is feet away from somebody else. Like
and what was the first thing it said? Xbox. Wasn't that the first thing it said? It picked up an Xbox?
Yeah. I mean, so that was just that. Again, like you said, Dave, it could be the baby monitor that's picking up next door for 5 milliseconds. And again, it's sweeping the channels. It's not sticking on a channel. So all you're hearing is your neighbors, whatever's around you, and other things.
Well, that's why the CB would do it, because you put it on scan mode where you're looking for somebody that's on a CB. Exactly.
Same difference. Exactly. Thank you for saying it that way, because I was trying to figure out a way to say it better. But that's exactly what it is the scan mode when you're like. And you're in the middle of the desert, you go to your FM radio, and I know nobody does that anymore, but you put on the scan thing, and it's just going every 5 seconds through something, you know what I'm saying? And you're just hearing Jesus Christ, and then and so it's that's what it's doing, is it's sweeping. So you're not going to hear the full message of somebody on their Xbox saying, I'm gonna kill you or whatever, and go from there. That's why I hate this, is because it sweeps and it doesn't work properly, because it doesn't make any fucking sense why. And here's the REM pod.
Come on.
Here's the REM pod, and I don't know how to explain this, but I'm glad that she's gonna partially do this, because this is one of the things that I kind of understand, but I've never used this. So we don't know what it 100%
And last but not least, the REM pod. The REM pod, it comes like this, and it has an antenna, which I will screw in, just so.
This is the weirdest thing that I've ever fucking seen for some of this. That is the most dumbass complicated shit that I've ever witnessed, because it's so complicated for no reason. But let her. Well, no, it doesn't do anything besides make these lights blink, and then it has an antenna. I don't understand this bullshit. And supposedly it's an electronic field tester. But Jesus Christ, how does it work?
You know what you're getting yourself into. This definitely comes up like this. The REM pod is basically a heat and cold sensor. When you turn it on, it looks like this.
Oh, that's right. It's a heat and cold sensor for no way, shape, or form.
It's battery. It's battery charged, and there is
sensor.
Technically, and it has 5 or 6 of them.
Cold is just the
And
absence of heat.
Yes, and then also it has these 5 different LEDs, But then why does it have an antenna for no reason? That's what the weirdest thing is about
That's
it.
the
A little black button that
I guess.
you push and,
And of
turns
course,
it on.
it takes
This
the
red
most
button is the reset
expensive
button.
of fucking batteries. They're 9-volt.
And of course,
They
it takes 9 volts.
Proper fucking rip off them fucking batteries.
Well, that and it's the
anything
most.
with some anything with some pickup stuff in it, like transistors or anything like that, all still use 9 volts. Metal detectors
9 volts.
use 9 volts. Yeah, it's that the 9 volts popular in things that are picking up things, but
yeah,
I don't know what's picking up with the antenna though. That doesn't make any sense.
No, that's what I'm saying, and I don't understand that. And I do understand the 9 volts because it's never mind.
Well, that's a perfect freeze anyway. Because it looks like
okay,
he
so let's
doesn't
crack on
understand it
once
himself.
again.
Yeah,
of course. And then why would this work at all? Why would this work at all? What the fuck is even going on right now? And just let her explain it, and then we'll make fun of it in a second. So, 20 seconds, we'll talk about it.
And when you first turn it on, it needs to calibrate. And when you touch it, it makes that noise. So it's got 3 buttons on the front, and you want to zero it out. If you're holding it, it's probably going to consistently go off.
Bye.
No, you need to press the green light twice.
Bye. The dumbest thing of the world.
All right, see you later.
I gotta run away. Bye.
Okay. Bye.
Savvy dropped in the chat. She's
It's going to feel my heat. So what happens is when a ghost comes up and touches this, you hear that noise. And as you can see,
And
there's
it's
other
not
colored
an
lights.
sensor.
There is a green and
right. This is the
That's
thing like the
another
musicians
EMF.
use and stuff where you
The theremin.
That's another
it
EMF.
field
A theremin, yeah.
yeah it
a
senses
theremin.
your electronic your electrical field or your voltage or whatever, and it's picking that up.
Yeah, again, it's not.
The original.
That's why I said what I said originally is this was going on the EMF fields, not on temperature. You dumb cunt, this does not go off temperature. That's not what's making this respond to it, you twat.
Fucking cunt.
How much does that
I know,
cost?
I know.
I want to know how much that thing costs.
200. It's 200. It's they're $200 or something like that.
And how much is it worth? Nothing.
Trash. You actually probably have to pay money to get rid of this because of all the horrible things that are inside of it, like the mercury and computer components. You probably have to pay as much as it.
Not over
to
here.
get rid of it.
Here you can just.
I know. No, I know, but as a joke, obviously. So
it's got a sticker on the box. Don't throw in the receptacle.
Yeah, you cannot throw this away without putting on a biohazard suit and then handing in to us in the recycling center. Anyways. So let's go over.
That would be better. They could use that as a. Well, it looks like one of them like fireworks, doesn't it? You just put a fuse
It does.
on it.
It totally looks like one. Yes. So I'm gonna try. We're gonna try. Okay. We're gonna go over a couple things first. Then we'll go over. I want to try to go over the Ghost Adventures because fuck Zach. But let's see. And I don't think they're gonna let us play it. And if it's the end of the video or the end of the stream, then fuck it. That's what she said last night. Then we'll go there.
To the fake ghost hunters.
Ghost Adventurers.
Oh yeah.
And they're on fucking Discovery or whatever. So, all right, let's go over this. And then I'm just going to fast forward it and get us to where it should be.
This creepy footage comes from
and here
a young
we go.
man spending the night alone in a remote cabin deep in the Appalachian Mountains. At first, everything seemed calm until he caught sight of something strange lurking in the distance. From that moment on, the atmosphere shifted from peaceful to deeply unsettling.
Is that? The f is that in the woods?
So he's seeing these eyes right here, and that's what he's freaking out about.
Could be a Bigfoot.
Hello?
It's an owl.
It's a Bigfoot.
Hello?
It's a big feet. Totes.
Distance.
Totes. No, it's.
Say hello for. You may as well have just cut 2 fucking holes in a bed sheet.
And that's
Some viewers believe the figure
what they're hearing for some reason. No, it's just some
That
animal
is,
sitting
oh
with
my
some
god,
trees.
so fucking fake.
That's the mating call of the big feet. It sounded like.
And what was that
Or it's
sound?
just
Was somebody they watching a horror movie or something?
They supposedly said that was
Oh.
what's coming from the wilderness outside. After they saw this,
Well,
which doesn't make any
walked into
sense.
the woods and Brainless saw him because it was.
So
quite high
again, it's fair. That's very fucking fake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, let's go to the next things in the over, because once again,
shortly after finishing the shift.
once you hear the audio of the last one, that doesn't make any sense, and anything could be sitting in there. It could be fake. Anything.
Si saben de un jale, me avisan yo mañana. Ya no vengo, sale, bye, se cuidan.
Okay, and it doesn't. It could be anything. Again, I want to say owl.
The
but I
light
don't
scared it
know.
off. It looked more like a shadow.
I think it was like a natural animal of some kind. I mean, that's the easiest way to say that. Okay, let's try to go to where they talk about the beginning of
A
this.
woman's voice crying in the dead of night. Under normal circumstances, it might not seem too unusual, except there were no neighbors for miles. One evening, his dog suddenly went wild, barking furiously at something unseen. Moments later, his security camera captured something really creepy.
Okay, let's see where the creepiness is. So it's this right here. It's a crackhead just walking down the street.
That's just somebody
What's so
walking.
weird about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
My
saying. It's
dogs,
just
my
somebody
dogs
walking.
bark at everybody that walks down the street. That's what dogs do.
And even if this isn't, yeah, and even if this is in the butt fucking middle of nowhere, it's somebody walking fucking around your property, and that's more what you need to be worried about. Not that it's a ghost, yeah, and or anything or what, yeah. This is just what happens. And the other thing is, it could be a handful of other things that are moving across the shitty ass DPI fucking video that recorded on your fucking whatever CCTV cameras, and it could be anything. It could be an animal that the only thing that is shining off of the front of it is that part of it for some reason. You know what I'm saying? It could be 1.5 million things. There's not enough proof to me that it is even a human. But Occam's razor is going to tell me that's probably what it is. But it could be any animal. It could just be shining. Who knows what the beep it is? It could be an anomaly that's happening across the camera because you've been recording on the same fucking hard drive for the last 25 fucking years. And one time it fucking did this. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough information for me to have to tell you that anything is that.
Resemblance to La Llorona, the legendary weeping woman from Mexican folklore, said to haunt riversides and lonely roads.
Like the way that this shadow disappears and then goes behind it makes it feel like it's an anomaly that's happening because of recording over and over on the same data source.
Could this
I know what that is.
be the infamous
That's the
ghostly
legendary
spirit?
meth head who's going to catch your joint and see.
It's
in your
yeah, I
fucking
know.
dog. Problem fucking place.
There you go. There you go. So the way that, see now how that there is the white is spreading from here to there to here and then back. I don't think it's because of the light sources 100%. And even if it is, this could still be fucking anything. It could be your mom's sister's vagina just spreading out in the, I don't know. I mean, and again, I don't really have reference either. Like, I literally barely have this as a reference, but other than that, I don't. So I don't know what this could be anything again.
Or was it just an unfortunate
I
traveler
think
lost
there's
in
a
the
video
darkness?
of this as a Bigfoot as well. Probably a video
Big
somewhere
feats.
saying this is a Bigfoot on a Bigfoot stream.
Totally, it's totally a big feat. Okay, so let's watch this guy talking to himself in a mine. Okay, here we
In
go.
one of the mine's tunnels, it shows a lone worker standing in the corridor, apparently speaking to someone.
I'm gonna let it play, and then I'll say what's going on. Can anybody guess what's going on before he says
He's shining.
anything?
The light from his helmet is making that light dance about, and he's fucking nuts.
No, he's on his phone. He's on his phone talking to his boss, and he's like, "Hey, bro, I can't fucking blah 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 or whatever." He's literally on his phone. Look at what is in his fucking left hand.
But the light is off his helmet. You can see that.
Yes, no, obviously. Who cares? Who cares about the light? That the fucking light doesn't matter. What has he been doing the whole time? He's been looking at his fucking left hand the whole time. Why would you do that? He's literally on the fucking live feed with his boss going, "Hey, bro, I tried to fucking do this," and then blah blah blah, and then he fucking takes out a cigarette and lights it and goes, "Hey, motherfucker, dude, no, da da da," and he's still doing that, and he's about ready to just walk. He's literally just on the fucking phone with somebody. What the fuck?
I'm in the mine, and there are no ghosts.
Yeah, no, he's not talking to nobody. He's talking to his fucking phone. And like, again, if he looked up, he's looking at like the stuff on the side or something, and he's telling them something, or he's reiterating something. And then he just turns off his phone right now and watch.
The miner can be seen
He's playing with his
holding a
phone.
conversation, yet no one else is visible. At one point,
Yeah, he's on his phone.
he even pulls out his
Okay. So let's go to like one more thingy mabobber, and then we'll go from.
That one was terrible.
Yeah. Once again, like we've said, Dave, we would love to believe in all these things, but then this isn't proof. I can't not say that this is actually something to say that it was a thing, you know.
And we're trying, you know what I mean? We're really trying to see it, you know.
And you know what? That video would never have been debunked if it wasn't for us pesky meddling kids.
Oh, those pesky, yeah, exactly. No, and that's the thing is like I try to find stuff that is credible as shit. Like I literally try my hardest, and then we get here, and I know sometimes when we do these shows, I do find the funny ones to look at, but I'm literally like always going through so much footage and interviews and document. Like, dude, I'm so glad all of you don't understand how much I look into this dumbass shit.
I can imagine
because
I do.
I try my hardest to.
I tell them every Saturday, hey, I spared you all the videos that I decided not to cover.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we do here. Is
Get
this
alive,
is the funny,
guys! Get
holy
alive!
shit? Yeah. So, anyways, what up, Wanderer?
I was productive today. I got all the fascia boards tore off the garage and all the nails and all the bees nests and everything that was behind it. I was very productive today.
No, I do a crap ton of stuff. Obviously, you know, you all know, but while I'm at work and I'm while I'm at work casting resin, I have YouTube playing and I'm like clicking on like what's the new Bigfoot footage or whatever, and I'm casting resin laughing, and while my father's like, what the fuck are these people saying? And I'm like, I know, that's why we go over this. Like, it's so funny. But that's part
me.
of my
I
research.
I come in to take 5, get a drink, and sit down for a minute in front of the fan, cool off, and I pop YouTube on for a minute. Well, who's saying what? Okay, I got to go back outside.
And then I just like kind of look up, and especially right before we do a stream, the morning before, I take about an hour or 2, and I sit there and I just look up the newest things I can find about the most relevant portions of whatever subject we're going over, and then
normally.
What?
Dumbass people normally.
Yes, totally, exactly. And then we go from there. But yeah, I do a lot more research, and at least now I'm not falling asleep to Bigfoot documentaries anymore. It is about the history of ancient cultures that is not ancient aliens. So yeah, that's kind of nice to wake up and be like, oh, they're telling the truth. Oh, that's nice. And then I go back to sleep.
Great life.
All right, so let's play a little bit more of this and then crack on. Once again, this could be 1.5 million fucking things. A dude wearing a reflective outfit. The cameras, see how blotched out the light up here is?
Well,
they could just be wearing.
It'll pick it up anyway. It'll pick it up even if you've not got reflective eye. But it looks like
totes. And so if he has a white outfit on or a bright blue or something like that, it's going to do this, right? I mean, literally, like it's just
could be wearing all black. It would still show up like that on night.
Sure. Anything. It doesn't matter. Like that. This doesn't prove beep, because it isn't anything.
He is walking like a zombie, though.
Yeah, he's walking like he's on fucking ketamine, fentanyl, fucking a bunch of other drugs as well.
Or they're just running it slow.
Yeah, or they're doing that, or just maybe they're a little drunk, or it's been a long day. They just got off a 12-hour fucking shift at fucking
Is there a counter
Amazon
on
warehouse?
Is there a counter on there anywhere, Slim, that you can? Is it like playing in real? No, I like on the screen. Usually they have like a a timestamp on it or something. You can see, if it's skipping frames or stuff like that.
Well, this is a third party, so I mean, yes, I
don't see anything.
I don't. I'm not able to see that. I don't think
that looks like the UK anyway, because the way the cars park there, up on the.
Okay, so let's go into this last
and that's
one.
Probably a smackhead case and joints.
It could be again. It could be
break into.
Again, it could be 1.5 million things. Who knows what? So let's crack on. Let's go to this. Okay, never mind. I don't know what that last thing was. And okay. I thought there was more for those. I'm done for tonight. Thank you all very much for being here.
You got to do that again, Ghost.
Yes, we'll do definitely more ghost stuff in the future. I was a little apprehensive about doing it, but I feel like that the way that we do things is okay. Because again, I'm not anti stuff. Just I know a lot of people have seen a lot of things, and I have seen a lot of things. I just don't know how to explain. But now
we all know that the brain can play tricks on people.
Sure, and who knows what things and stuff and things. We're not making fun of people that have seen things and or that see things. It is the people that are using themselves to make money. And next time I want to try to go over Ghost Adventurers and see if we can get away with that. But we'll see. There's a lot more to go over. There's like 5 other devices that we didn't go over today that I'd like to go over, and a couple other things. So thank you, Dave, very much for being here, Brainless and Dog.
Thanks,
and
mate.
Savvy. And we will see you all next week. This weekend, I will be at either ThriftCon or Etchy Expo or both. I don't know. Promoting for the tattoo convention. And I'll be promoting that more as we get closer to the event, which is at the end of September in Denver, and go from there. And so next week, we're going to be doing Creepy Cryptids, Blood Suckers. So Chupacabra, Bearzilla, and
Bearzilla.
yeah, Bearzilla and something else. I don't know, but it's the bloodsuckers of the cryptids is what we're going over. I think Tuesday. So I'll let you know, Dave, if you could be there. That would be amazing. I'll see about this weekend, but I probably will be down in Denver at conventions. But if not, I will try to be there. Especially, I like the religion thing. That was fun. That was a lot of fun.
We're there every Saturday at 5 o'clock. So whenever you're free, swing by.
Yes, definitely.
That's how it goes. We had we had who did we have? Somebody had the other night I did the night watch, and I started out all by myself, and the next thing you know, there was half a dozen people joined me. So
nice, awesome.
Yeah, it's if people are free, come on, hop on.
Definitely, for sure, brother. All right, so thank you.
Join your stream, but I sort of moved away from the atheism sort of thing. It's not for me anymore. They all became fucking horrible people. A lot of them.
Well, you need to go and listen to this. At least be in the side chat for this stream because it's fucking amazing. And I don't remember their name, but they knew everything of the Bible, and I got very, very close to saying a crap ton of stuff. And they jumped in before me, and I was like, "Yes, well, that's perfectly." And I'm glad that
we usually have a good mix of science and religious folks, and not necessarily religious, but a religious knowledge.
Yeah, exactly. Similarly. So,
hey, Pastor Hitler Epstein.
Yeah. Hey, and bye, because we're getting out of here, especially if you just showed up. So, thank you. We'll see you on the other side. We'll see you.
Good night, motherfuckers.
Monday. I don't know what we're doing, but Tuesday and stuff. And we may be. I don't know. We'll talk to you all next week. See you all later. We're getting the fuck out of here. Bye.
Bye.